So I walked with the few tiny steps towards this ocean, but I'm not going to jump into it for sure. But I'm going to talk to you about when we are jumping into the ocean of artificial intelligence, what AI is going to drive through in, and how these AI agents are going to work for you. That is what I cover into my Invisible Enterprises book, which is not just a book. It's about a ready reckoner for you to navigate into the oceans of artificial intelligence with a lot of sharks, no, a lot of digital agents inside. So let me walk you through the third part of the book, which is Clusters plus Machine, the New Workforce. Chapter 8 talks about AI is joining the team, not replacing them. You have to understand it very clearly. A lot of people have a FOMO that I'm going to leave out, I'm going to be fired from organization. No, this is not going to happen. You have to upskill yourself. AI upskilling is the talk of the town. No, it's a need of the town. So you have to get ready. Chapter 9 talks to you about EQ, IQ, and AI triangle. The triple constraints is being known to everybody. Everybody understands that, when a work is being given, either it's a cost, resource, or a game of time. So the triangle has always been a kind of a discussion on the boardrooms when you say that, okay, I'm going to give you this much time, resources and cost, you decide. Or, you take it cost and resources on the discussion table, and then time is something that you can take. But now it's not going to happen because AI is going to work very fast. The productivity, the performance are going to be driven by these digital workers. Somebody has to research a report and take 4 days to prepare and compile something. AI can do it in a couple of minutes. Everybody has seen this, the world of GPTs and the world of, O3 models or a lot of, innovation. We have seen how agents and multi-agents are working. The chapter 10 talks to you about onboarding these digital coworkers. It's very important that, when we are understanding our companions or the co-workers, we must onboard them in a very structured operating procedure. So SOPs are something which will drive organizations' wealth. They will drive a culture. They will drive a Part 4, we are going to talk to you about the enterprises of 2040, the clusters in the cloud. Chapter 11 will uncover how remote native clusters, digital bonds, persistent performances, and how they work as friends and a long life friends with no borders and only bandwidth. The trust graph that replaces the org charts. Chapter 11 is going to be very, very exciting because now we are sailing deep into the ocean. Chapter 12, the smart clusters, self-governed teams from managers to the mission orchestrators, AI as a COO. So I fumble at orchestrators, but my AI is not going to do that. So understand that there is something which is good because you need to know me as a human. That's a human connect. But when we orchestrate something, that is when you learn. So we talk about AI as a COO. Teams that configure, dissolve, and reform based on the live data. So we are now talking about more practical things because data is the new oil. Everybody's been talking from last decade, but this is where you put the data to the work. So while we move to chapter 13, I'm going to talk to you about the cluster manifesto and where we cover the 7 principles to build a Human+AI performance culture. I'm fumbling a lot because I want you to understand that's me, sitting by this Maldivian sea and experiencing the atmosphere. So practical steps for the leaders to the future-proof enterprise structures, and are your clusters ready for the next 30 years? I want you to understand with the visual framework diagrams, the maximum way how I'm going to put a lot of content for you. And that is where I have not even stopped at the end of this book. I've also given you a lot of resources on the website, which is invisible-enterprises.com. So don't stop here, start here with Invisible Enterprises, the new bond to your Human+AI connection.